The NOLAnerdcast coverage of San Diego Comic-Con 2016 is made possible to you by Versus Gaming and Cricket Wireless. Hello everyone, it's Matthew here from the NOLAnerdcast live at DC at San Diego Comic-Con, here with Amy, Trina, and Amanda from Wonder Woman 77. How are we doing today?
We're doing great. I'm doing great anyway.
Well, that's what really matters.
I kind of figured they're doing great too.
Well, if you're doing great, how can they not be?
Pretty much.
So, Wonder Woman 77 is a lot like Batman 66 in that it takes place in the universe of the TV show. So, how did you ladies get involved and what did you do for it? Because I know it's finally coming back after hiatus. I guess we'll go like that.
So I wrote a story in the previous issue, which was the first time that I was on 77, and that was really fun. So when I was asked to bring another story in after hiatus, I was like, absolutely, let's do it.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Well, me too. I started by writing Sensation Comics, by doing a Sensation Comics story, and then I went on to Wonder Woman 77, the last one. No, one before that. And so I'm really happy that she keeps inviting me back. You know, that must mean that she likes my stories.
I think that's a good indication. How about you?
Oh, same as Trina, and I just want to be in any book that Trina is in, essentially, and Amanda. I was also in Sensation Comics Wonder Woman. I was invited to also do Wonder Woman 77, which I love because, I know the series, and, it's iconic. How can you not write for it?
And you're also, you did Poison Ivy, right?
I did.
Break that down for us.
What, the relationship or the...
No, just like how it was working on a miniseries like that.
Oh, wow, that was intense because, it's similar to Wonder Woman. I mean, Poison Ivy's been around a long time, 50 years, and we have like nothing on her, which is ridiculous. So, here, I'm also entrusted with a miniseries where there's been very little done, and people are watching, so you can't mess it up. A lot of pressure.
Well, for the record, it's really good, so that counts, right?
Yeah.
So I know we're not allowed to actually ask for spoilers on the next issue, but do each of you have a favorite moment that you got to be a part of on Wonder Woman 77?
Well, I will say that, so my story is Cold War space race themed. So we've got Diana Prince undercover in Soviet Russia. We have some influences that are maybe not of this world, and maybe Wonder Woman goes to space, maybe she doesn't, and that might have been really cool.
Awesome.
You know what they say about great minds all working in the same direction? My story is also a Cold War story, and I did not know that Amanda had done a Cold War story. I have Wonder Woman winding up behind the Iron Curtain with David Bowie, except he isn't really David Bowie because David Bowie was a real person, but it's like my homage to David Bowie. I have this rock star named Danny Blue, and at one point when they're both fighting the bad guys together, he looks over at Wonder Woman and grins and says, "Hey, we could be heroes."
Well, coincidentally enough, my story also touches on the Cold War, but this time the highlight is I have a funk band, a Parliament-like funk band, who basically there's some military secrets that are going down, and they get involved inadvertently, and I managed to work in Jimmy Carter in there too. So.
Well, it turns out the 70s are big for Cold War. Well, we like to end our interviews on just a random question, so I have to ask you three ladies, so you have to choose, in your heart of hearts, what wins, cake or pie?
Cake.
Cake.
Pie.
That's why she's secretly the best. I might be biased, but I don't know. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I can't wait to get the next issue. All right, you might have a little more anticipation than I do, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.